Part 3. Let's go. Because I'm no bum. I'm going to upload them all the same day. Give you guys a heads up. This is how I know what 6 cards every time, because I open up 6 of these. So however many cards. And the last ones, this is how Ludkins would submit it for you. I already have the other 5 open. This is my last 6 of this order. I have 1,000 more cards at PSA, but so this is why I already know. I looked at 9. I think I regraded this one. I've regraded maybe 4 cards in my life, and either they've all come back the same or worse. I don't think I will ever regrade again. But this card got a 9, just so you or 7. Sorry. So you guys know this is what you can expect with Ludkins. It comes in nice bubble wrap. There is so much bubble wrap. So I'm gonna actually start off with this one. So I know other 5, I got 8s or 9s. So, but let's take a go. 7, starting off strong with that boy in his head. I think it came back a 9 at one point. However, let's go. He's gonna put it off the screen. We'll put okay. Start off with a 9. Rockets Hitmonchan. Move it down a little bit. Just gotta start using the camera a little better. There we go. For now, let's go. Misty Seadra 9. Gym Heroes. Big fan of Gym Challenge. Lieutenant 9. I already have this in the 10, so that's fine. Let's go. Lieutenant Search Firo. Really would like some 10s on these, especially the Firo. That boy is clean. Erica's Vileplume, our first 8. These are unlimited. I actually picked up a whole set of these. I remember from a card shop, just a complete set. Pretty cool. Pretty good price I got them for. Might have costed me as much to grade them as I paid for the whole set, but is what it is. Dark Gyarados PSA 9. No 10 so far. And that's fine. I don't know why I put the Jolteon. They're all holos, by the way. So we still got another 40, 50 more. Let's go. PSA 9. Celebi. Definitely not a 10. We'll get you that instance. You see those right there. You would honestly ponder an 8. I don't want to keep touching back with this whole little harder thing. They are a little stricter in the sense of being more, they're consistently more strict. The keyword, they're being consistent, and I want to, in my opinion, I've only graded 1,000 cards, which I know is rookie numbers to most, but, or to some, sorry, but that's just my experience. A 4, ooh. Looks great on paper. I'll have to look into this later, but aside from that, it's obviously not a 9 or a 10. Regardless, or else they would have given it a 6, but there's some sort of dent in there, and that's fine. I should have more Charizards in there, I think. Haunter PSA 9, still looking for our first 10. Let's go. Ooh, this would have been a big hit. It's all right. Rainbow Energy first edition, Team Rocket. So that means I think there's another dark Charizard somewhere. Base at 2, 9 Gyarados. Let's go. Haunter Fossil 9. Dark Slowbro 10. There we go. I don't know if this is a hard one to get in 10, but with this holo, I'd be surprised if it wasn't, but it probably isn't because it's not something that's spoken of. Misty Seadra 7. Not the best. I'll have to look at why. The reason I don't look at why, not for the sense of regrading, but for the purpose of education. What can I look? And I recommend everyone do that too. Look at all these. Are they all supposed to be like this? A little frothing at the bottom, but whatever. This one looks especially bad for a 7. Whatever. I look at them to learn, and I advise everyone who wants to learn and to grade cards, it's worth learning, you know. PSA 9 base set. These are all base at 2, it seems. Base at 2 again. Nidoking would be nice to get some 10s. I did get the 9-tails. We're back to jungle. Electrode. I just think it's worth it for I'll have to look at those. Like I said, I want to know. It's just a pure learning purpose. This would have been a fat 10. See here, the little bit of a discoloration. I think it was just sitting out in the sun too long, but I don't think that's what warranted the 10 or the 9. I think that little white dot did. So that's fine with me. I'm more than content with that. Almost knocked those over. I should have some more Gold Star cards in here, though. Let's go. Big hit. It's a $500, $600 card. I don't know. Dark Star Charizard, please. 10. Let's take a look at this, because this is a $1,000 9, $2,000, $3,000, 10. Top to bottom centering, definitely off. Yeah, it's a little brutal, but and a little bit of a, I wouldn't say that's a lip, but the corners are perfect, but that top to bottom definitely not 60-40. So we'll take that. $1,000 card still. Honestly, that one will probably go to PWCC. I literally have another 1 or another 2 graded here, let alone how many I have. Metagross 9. These are nice grades. See, some of them, like the Dark Charizard and Dark Blastoise, this one's justified. Definitely a 9. No, definitely not a 10 for a Charizard. Dark Charizard with the centering, especially on the front. Absolutely agree. But then cards like this, I thought this would get like a 7, 8. Not because of the quality. Definitely not a 10. But just the lot I send them with. Maybe I psyched myself out. But even that little white, like I have 8s graded in this set. Oops. That are a little better than this 9, I think. Although that's still a 9 in my books. Like any certain number combined, I definitely would consider that card mint. But definitely questionable. Definitely, I think a conversation that is rightfully touched on. But obviously, they're just more consistent. I would be more than happy with a 9, as if always with the Goldstars. Like, let's go. I don't know if this is the second one or first one, but not my first. Definitely. Gold or Meowth. It's okay. That's how we go from Goldstar cards to Meowth. Dark Hypno 9. First edition, though. Dark Trio 9, first edition. We have 110 so far. All these 9s. I could just tell 9 Central. They're really on the edge. Let's go. Let's go. I think that's our third 9. We have one more stack here. So, sorry if my space is a little dirty. Steelix 9, Genesis. Pretty easy 10 relative to that dark background. Skarmory 9. I like the whole thumb thing because it's super easy. Oops, for Alligator 8. This would have been a nice card. That's my second 8. A lot of 9s. Team Rocket Strap, another easy 10 base set. Did not get the 10. Let's go back to show that little small pile of 10s. Lieutenant Surge 9. These are a lot of 9s. But like I said, I actively grade 9s, 10s, this pile. My next one is definitely a little more liberal, not as conservative, I would say. Rock, I already got this as a 10 this order, so pretty happy about that, but would never complain about another. Rocket Scyther's a nice card to get and a high 10, but 9. See, and I honestly don't even want to look over at these cards just to see what went wrong, because if I ever had a thought to regrade, or even if I did want to regrade, it's like, I don't know. I don't like getting 9s again. I would rather sell a 9 or stick a 9 in my whatever, because a lot of these are going to fill some gaps, because I actually collect. So as of recent, I'm like, you know what, collecting is, because it's a good investment. I think these are a good way to invest, 401k, yada yada. But I think cards are the future, at least for me. I'm young. 9 PSA base set 2. Come on, let's at least try to get one more 10. Let's see. We'll take an 8. 8's a great card for that Charizard. I don't think there was any. Okay, I remember that. Pikachu, please be a 9. Let's go, man. These Goldstars hit. And what a deal I got on these. Actually insane. I don't even know how much that would go for, but 9. I want more base set 10s. Come on. Look at this pile. And they're all 9s. Come on, PSA. I know you really don't want to give out a 10. Speak of base set, I guess we'll take the Poliwrath, the cheapest one, but that's fine. I asked for it. I shall receive. Super stoked if this was a 9 to match the Torchic. Let's go. There's a Trico in here, too. I don't even know how much the Mudkip is. I assume they're all like $1,000 each. I don't know. Super stoked there. Trico, please be a 9 to match the friends. Let's go. I didn't think any of these had 10 potential. They definitely didn't. So 9s are awesome. Fucking awesome. The 3 homies. But look at this card. Like, what is wrong with you guys? Just saw me pull it out. Definitely PSA 9. Flawless front. Centering is a little whack. Top right Nick. But look at how do I see it from this angle? This fralding down here. It's like, what is that? It's definitely a nuisance, in my opinion. Japanese card, Kyogre, 9. I thought this was 10 material, but really good looking Japanese card, as Japanese stock is. Base set 2, 9. We'll take the Blastoise. Let's try to get one more in these last little bit 10s. Lieutenant Surge, 9. Already got that one as a 10 in the first edition, part 1. PSA 8. Another 9, surprising. Actually, I can't grade promo cards. 8.5. I hate 8.5s, PSA. Just give me the 8. Give me the 8. 5 more cards. Dark Weezing, PSA 9. Come on, let me just get one more 10. Dark Vileplume 9, first edition. Dark Trio, there's 2 left. Dark Arbok, man. Let's see this last one. Let's look at the pile real quick. What card is it, first of all? Alakazam, 9. That's a pretty nutty pile. But yeah, I mean, I consistently used to get maybe, I've always graded the same way. I've graded 1,000 cards all the same way. I probably got an average of a 30-40% PSA 10 rate, maybe a little more. So this, basing, I don't even know how many cards this is, 60, is not typical. And that's not to go to say, it's not off to say, you know, PSA is a little tougher, but this is pretty different. Thank you guys.